In the US, the legal marijuana business is booming. BDS Analytics, a group that monitors the US cannabis industry, says the sector made nearly $9 billion in sales in 2017. Amsterdam is a city known well for its idyllic canals, bicycles and, of course, its hash cafes. But unlike in parts of the US where a handful of states have legalized cannabis, no EU country has. And here in Amsterdam, it's simply just tolerated. But what if cannabis was more than just simply decriminalised? At almost every corner of the city, you can find one of Amsterdam's famous coffee shops, from the more classic to the new. But these shops operate within a grey area of the law. They may have permits to sell small amounts of cannabis, but cannot grow it or store more than 500 grams on site. Neither can they promote it.
So they say you can't advertise anything about weed. We can even put a leaf from the marijuana on the window or in the coffee shop, because they say you're advertising with marijuana, and they don't want any advertising with drugs.
The problem with the policy is that any kind of production or wholesale for the coffee shops is still totally illegal, and also the police are very much clamping down on any kind of production of cannabis. So this is a paradox. If a coffee shop can sell it, where does the coffee shop get the weed?
Organisations like Derek's want cannabis cultivation legalised. They say the current laws encourage crime as shop owners are forced to buy product illegally on the black market from street dealers and gangs. Some experts say that alcohol is actually the biggest driver for substance abuse in the Netherlands. But despite that, those working in addiction prevention say Netherlands should not follow the US model for legalisation.
There's a difference between the Dutch model and the US model. In the US model, it's all commercialized and brands are competing with each other, just like, for example, the alcohol market is in the Netherlands. And I think that in a kind of model like that, the health is not on first priority. You can see that people are trying to convince others to start using cannabis, and I think we should always be careful with that.
Cannabis legalisation may not be round the corner in the Netherlands, but this year a handful of local councils will take part in trials to regulate cannabis production by supplying coffee shops directly to cut out criminals. Mariam, Zaidi, CGTN, Amsterdam.